Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another transfer gossip video. If you're new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to get these videos all the time without having to look out for them or try and search for them. I'm bringing you the latest gossip on like paper talk, websites, everything compiling into one video, and we're hitting this up big time. So we're starting off with Jan Oblak, a fantastic keeper. Done so well for that winning Benfica team, and then got his move to Atletico Madrid. And ever since then, he struggled his first season, but after that, he has gone on leaps and bounds, and he has been excellent for Atletico Madrid. Now, Manchester United are ready to raid Atletico Madrid for yet another goalkeeper. Obviously, they signed De Gea from Atletico, and now they're ready to go in for Oblak on the basis that should De Gea end up at Real Madrid, i.e. leave Manchester United, Oblak will be the replacement. What a hell of a replacement that would be if they can get Oblak in. Next up is a move for an Atlanta right back. He is a target for Chelsea. Having a great season at Atlanta. They're doing really, really well in Serie A. And this card on screen is really massively underrated. Conte, and it's a bit strange, like Conte wants Conte, which is a bit mad. But he is set to replace Victor Moses, so Moses can be freed in terms of a more regular position at maybe right wing. He may come in at right back when needed, and it can be more of a rotation player, which is a bit harsh on Moses. He's had a really good season. But I think they want a standard right back who knows what he's doing. Next up is a really strange one for me, and this is obviously Mandanda. Currently, Crystal Palace player, they're going on a free, and Liverpool are interested in Mandanda, which it surprises me because I don't think he's had a good season at Crystal Palace. He's been dropped for Hennessy now, and I'm baffled as to why Liverpool want him. The only thing I can think of, and the only reason why I put this down, is that he may end up as a backup. So it could see one of Mignolet and Karius, or possibly both, leave. Liverpool may then sign two goalkeepers, one as a backup, i.e. Mandanda, and hopefully an actual permanent goalkeeper. But we don't know. It may see Simon Mignolet go if they can get the right fee, or possibly Karius go. Obviously, there's no guarantee on who the Liverpool keeper will be next season. Ryan Bertrand is next up on terms of he may leave. Chelsea actually want to re-sign the left-back they let go from Southampton. Now, he stayed at Chelsea for a very, very long time, Bertrand, and never really got, I'd say he got chances, but he never really got like a full-on opportunity to nail down that left-back position. Obviously, Ashley Cole was there for a long time when Bertrand was as well, and he ended up leaving to get first-team football. However, Chelsea do want to re-sign him, which is a bit of a strange one. They have just signed Marcos Alonso, so I don't know whether it's like, what would Bertrand be? Would he be like a left-back? Would they push him up a bit further? Where would Alonso go is also a good question, because he had a decent season, so it would be surprising if they let him go for the amount, obviously, they paid for him. Keane, Michael Keane race is really heating up at the moment. Lots of clubs want him, and the latest one, that's why he's back in transfer gossip. Manchester United want to re-sign Keane for £25 million. Yet again, it's another player that Manchester United let go. Didn't give a chance. I don't know whether they deserve the chance at the time or what, but he is a player that they let go for £2.5 million, and they're ready to pay 10 times what they paid. What they let him go for, and pay £25 million to get him back. Now, United have got Smalling and Jones and Rojo at the back. Bailey as well. In terms of like the best back two, I think it's got to be Bailey and Smalling. Next up is Ndidi. He's getting linked to a move to Manchester United and Arsenal. They're both watching Ndidi from Leicester in the view for a move. Candreva next up. Agent reveals Inter have turned down offers from Premier League clubs for Antonio Candreva. Gaia is next up. Manchester City are keen to swap Mangala for Gaia from Valencia. Obviously, Mangala's currently on loan at Valencia at the moment. Luke Shaw is kind of getting cast out by Mourinho at Manchester United. He wants to go to Spurs to link back up with Pochettino and try and get a move there. A unknown striker for Sassuolo, Facinelli. He is interesting. Palace and West Brom, who both want the Sassuolo striker. Jamie Vardy's next up. Owner of Leicester's willing to sell all the players due to bad performances. Next up is Christensen. It appears that Chelsea look to keep hold of the centre-back. Obviously, he's on a 2-year loan at Borussia Mönchengladbach, doing really well. They want to sign him on a permanent basis. However, Chelsea want him back to be part of that new look back three that they're going for. Next up is Cedric. He is now one of Conte's targets, as well as obviously Conte that we mentioned before, the Atlanta right back. He is also looking at Cedric from Southampton. I'm not thinking he's having an outstanding season, but he's been doing okay. And He's been quite good for a good, strong Southampton team this season. I can understand why there's a few clubs looking at him. Next up is Wilfred Boney, the Manchester City outcast, is now interesting Lyon. They've had, obviously, a good import in terms of Depay from Manchester United. Spent a bit of cash to get him, and obviously with Lacazette rumoured to be leaving Lyon this summer, they may go in for Boney as his replacement. I think they can get him quite cheap from Manchester City. Obviously not doing that well at Stoke, and I doubt they will keep like a permanent option on him. Next up is Markovic. West Ham are prepared to offer a £16 million fee for the Liverpool outcast. Obviously currently on loan at Hull City, but I doubt they'll keep him permanently, even if they do stay up. West Ham are looking to do so, however. Obviously, it's a bit interesting, you know, the lost Payet. Will Markovic be their replacement for him? Kondogbia is next up. Long admirers have been, like, you know, a few Prem-based teams, especially when he's at Monaco. Now at Inter Milan. Tottenham are one of the clubs interested. They're ready to go for Kondogbia to partner Wanyama at centre defensive mid. They do play with two old midfielders, Tottenham, and let everyone else basically go forward. And I think Kondogbia and Wanyama would be an absolutely immense centre defensive mid partnership. Kostas Manolas next up. He's actually the final player. Arsenal look to miss out on Manolas with Inter Milan winning the race. Apparently they're ready to pay like Roma like £36 million. Interesting that Roma are willing to sell to a Serie A rival. So there you go, guys. Lots of interesting rumours going on. I'm really surprised by Ndidi. I doubt he'll leave Leicester. Oblak would be massive in the Premier League. If obviously De Gea does leave, that would be a huge, huge replacement. But guys, if you did enjoy, please drop a like and obviously subscribe if you haven't already. And I shall see you in the next one.